Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome to Let's Play Deponia. In the last episode, I was running around trying to figure out what I was supposed to do. A lot of trial and error, and I finally looked up a guide and was able to get some help, not too much. And so now it's our turn because we chased away the other guys who were waiting in line. And we're gonna talk to the mayor now. So let's talk to him.
I'm here for the Elysian girl.
They all are, but you're too late. The hearing is over.
Over?
What?
But it was me who found her.
As far as I know, it was Hannick who found her.
Well, I found her first.
And you just left her lying there?
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I saved her life.
I
And
find that
kinda
hard to
almost killed
believe,
her.
considering you're responsible for 90% of all injuries that happen in Kuvak.
Jeez,
Well,
90.
but 90% of those have been my own injuries.
Listen, Rufus. Whenever chaos breaks out in Kuvak, you are responsible for it. As far as I know, you might even be responsible for that girl falling from the sky.
Too
No,
true.
It was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even
Okay.
But I have to help her return to her world.
to Elysium? That's a good joke. You should know better than anyone else that there's no way to leave Deponia.
We'll see about
Nothing
that.
that ends up on Deponia will ever leave again.
My dad made it.
That's neither probable nor verifiable. I know that's what you'd like to believe, but I believe it's more likely that your father ended up crashing into some trash heap. With your attitude, you wouldn't...
Yeah. Starting to run out.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments here.
Finally! There is a God! Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
No, that's it.
Well, then just beat it! I need to get to the assembly hall.
Darn it. Okay, so that didn't go so well. Communicator bell.
Huh, he's gone. Well, never mind.
How did that happen? Okay, so now that we're in his office, there's some very interesting things to look at. A teletypewriter.
There's a message from the mayor of Buzo Westvog. OOICURNEDOT. Huh? Either a cat was jumping up and down the keyboard, or the operator must have gotten that all wrong.
No. No, he didn't get that wrong. Communicator.
Next, please.
Guess I'm last in line. Whatever. Who could possibly succeed except for me?
Tuh. Well, it didn't go so well. A cushion? We can take that? Planet's magnetic field.
What kind of contraption is it? How can anyone sleep in that thing? On the other hand, if you're stupid enough to sleep in your desk...
Yeah, that is pretty darn weird. Drawer. Interesting. And that is sticking out to me, and so was this. Water emblem.
I kind of know this symbol.
And then there's this globe. Whoa. Glass. Nice. And there's a keyhole.
If this is where the key to the world belongs, good night. And I know to use the key to my front door all the time.
Well, we'll be coming back here for sure. It looks like something watery is going on here. But now that we have that glass, let's go and collect the battery acid. Hopefully we'll be able to hold it.
Ha! I've siphoned the acid without injuring myself. I'll drink to that. Blech.
Idiot. I don't know, man. That's crazy. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff. I still don't know what I'm going to do with the parrot. You look at the recipe again. Now all that's left is clear water. So now we're going to go back to the town hall and go to the assembly hall.
I suggest not to move her in this condition.
What kind of condition is she in? I still don't understand. I mean, is she dead?
No, no. Her body is alive and well. It's her consciousness. It's inactive.
So, she's asleep.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. I think it's related to this implant. It's broken.
A consciousness implant? Isn't there a switch or something?
A fuse?
Maybe the contacts are corroded. That's what always happens with my intercom.
I already tried everything, but this is Elysian technology. I have no idea how it's being used. I don't even have the appropriate screwdriver.
So, when can I finally take her home?
She needs to wake up first.
Okay, I see. This situation needs to be resolved through a government decision. Let's do it like this. If you manage to wake her up, you can have her.
And what happens if I wake her up?
Rufus!
You're not even supposed to be here.
But I have a plan.
Oh, I've heard about your plans. You never think things through. Everything you do ends in chaos, and most likely with an explosion.
We'll see about that.
I warn you, stay away from the girl.
Okay, let's see. Mayor Low-Tech, his bag, and Wenzel. What am I supposed to do? I think I have an idea. I don't know if it's now, but remember that sign says no fire? What happens if you set fire? No? Yes? Oh, I don't know. I'm so confused. I think I have to steal... Oh, I have to steal whatever's in his bag, but I don't know if I can get to it. I don't know.
But Rufus!
You're not untouchable, Low-Tech. Don't you ever forget that.
You just touched him.
Looky here, Wenzel too. Did somebody drop food? I mean, what's the deal with the crawling around on the floor?
I'm waiting for Gold to wake up so I can take her with me, of course.
Ha! Dream on. Although, it is true that ants can carry 10 times their own weight. But why would Goal, an Elysian orbit elf, want to have anything to do with somebody like you?
Duh, Rufus! You've always underestimated me. Rufus! Look at me. I'm a self-made man.
Yeah, whoever made you must have stopped right in the middle.
Oh,
So
yeah?
rude.
I am rich. I've got a water vein running through my basement. You, on the other hand, don't even have a basement. You ain't got nothing, Rufus.
Hey, that's how you pay people back when they give their best? And what would I want with a basement in Kuvak? I don't belong here, and neither does Goal. And as soon as I wake her up, I will accompany her to Elysium. You'll see.
Right. So how are we gonna get...
But Rufus!
You're not, don't you?
Okay, how do I distract him? I don't know. Hold on, guys. I'll be back. Okay, guys, so now I actually was rethinking things and I realized what I have to do. So I'll be back. Let me go in here now. And I remembered that I had to do... Well, I didn't have to. I think I can do something here, actually.
SOLONGYOUCKE. Damn, where was I?
Oh my gosh, you couldn't even finish doing that. So, okay, for the next part, I actually was so stumped and I didn't know what I was gonna do, so I had to stop this recording before I went on my trip. And luckily for me, I was able to speak to Pharaoh Senpai and he gave me advice, so now I know what I gotta do. I can't believe I didn't think of this. Duh.
I kind of know this symbol.
Yes, that symbol is the same as this. So what we gotta do is touch it with this. That's pretty tricky though, honestly.
What's this? A hidden compartment? Well, looks like Dad's secret will see the light of day after all.
Yeah, I just feel like that's really, really tricky. I mean, honestly, how can they expect people to figure that out? I'm just lucky I had Pharaoh Senpai. Key to the cupboard.
A key. My dad knew I'd be clever enough to find it. Look for it if I melt it down.
Really, dude? Look, a key and a keyhole. Ta-da! We'll take a scientist.
This might be unnecessarily complicated, but I'm certain Dad wanted to make sure that I'm the only one who could get this far. Get to his big secret, his legacy.
Sure.
His liquor cabinet.
Oh. His liquor cabinet. Well, maybe... I mean, yeah, it had a water symbol, so maybe it's not just liquor? And we are looking for a certain something. Let's see. Booze. What is this? Huh. Well, I guess we'll take the booze. Oh. Okay. Is that it? Is there nothing else we can do? I'm confused. We have booze. I was hoping it would be clear water. We have booze. What are we supposed to do? Booze.
That smell reminds me of something. Dad's aftershave lotion?
Does that count as clear water? It's not dirty. I don't know. I'm so confused. Okay, so looking at the recipe again. Oh, it says I still don't have clear water. What am I doing wrong? I'm confused. How do I get clear water? Oh, gosh. What am I supposed to do with the booze? I have no idea. By the way, I just realized... No, this tranquilizer. Syringe with taurine. Can we combine this?
Extra rich water and reviving bull's blood. Exactly what good coffee...
Okay, so I combined... Oh, wait. Energy-rich revitalizing water? Hold on. Yeah, but what about... Can I combine it with the booze? I don't know. I think I'm supposed to.
Cool. I already have the special water, at least.
How is that clear water? I have no idea. But I think that's what we needed. Yeah. If you look, let me look at the recipe. Okay. How the hell does that count as... Alright, this game doesn't make any sense. Let's just go. We'll be back, goal. Now let's go use that awesome machine. Sup, Lonzo? You got your ingredients, I suppose. I just talk to him, I guess.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
It's all written down on just bring me till then.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be off then, getting all the ingredients.
You do that.
I thought I have everything. I don't know. Coffee machine. Filler cap? Coffee machine. Do I put it in here?
Into the tank you go.
I guess so. I hope I'm doing this right. And the coffee powder? Doesn't go in the coffee machine?
So, I have the powder already. Well, that's it. I found all the ingredients.
There we go.
Wonderful. I can't even tell you how excited I am to see what happens next.
But I thought we were making espresso.
Yes, you are right. This is an august moment, my friend. We shouldn't spoil it by worrying about the pressure within the nuclear core structure.
Pressure within the nuclear core structure?
Hear me, gods of our... Open the gates to the espresso-verse!
Holy smoke.
More pressure! More pressure!
Okay. Okay.
Are we dead?
No. Being dead feels completely different. Ugh. As you know, I have gazed deep into death's...
That reminds me, is Tony still wearing those contact lenses?
Shh! Something's happening. Ouch! Whew. I think this brew is gonna do the job.
Jeez, that was crazy. Oh, wow. Wow. Phantom the Opera. And there we go. We have espresso. Let's go wake up Sleeping Beauty, finally. But there's a trick to it. Can't just give it to her. Not with these people around. Unfortunately. So here's what we gotta do. You see how that's that no fire symbol on the cardboard box? And he happens to be the fireman, so... let's be a little bit of a pyromaniac, why don't we?
I'll bet Fire Officer Gizmo would like that. I'll keep that idea in mind.
What? I can't do it now?
I'll keep that...
Why? Ah, okay. Really? I have the espresso.
What's that stinging smell?
That's medicine.
Says who?
Says I.
And who's the doctor here?
You tell me.
Let's say it together. Me.
It's a draw.
Best out of 3.
You.
Me.
You.
Ha! I win.
Oh, crap.
Rufus, you dummy. So yeah, now that we tried and he won't let us, maybe that will let me do what I need to do with the fire? Come on, you need to distract him. There we go.
What's that funny smell?
Ah! Fire! The town hall's on fire!
Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. Where is the fire?
Over there! The chamber's on fire! Good Lord!
Don't worry, your fire will be extinguished in no time.
Here we go. And... oh god. What? Rufus? Jeez. Attempted murder. I can't believe he did that. I shouldn't be surprised though.
Finally, I was getting worried I'd have to camp in the cupboard forever. Whoop! Where was I? Ah, yes. Medical mode activated. Dr. Gizmo at your service. How's the patient?
I'd say her condition hasn't changed.
Leave the diagnosis to the doctor, will you? Now, just where is... my stethoscope? It's gone. Thieves! Crime in progress. Police mode activated. Officer Gizmo at your service. No one leaves the crime scene.
This is fun. Oh, you guys were watching, right? Didn't you see what I just did? And yet they don't say anything. Oh well. Now, I was remembering I had noticed earlier this pouch of his, and I didn't know what to do with it, but then I just spoke to Pharaoh, and he's like, well, you gotta do this. And I was like, oh. Well, he didn't tell me outright, but still. Now I know what I gotta do.
But Rufus!
You're not untouchable, low-tech. Don't you ever forget that.
So pretty much we gotta find
That's
the
enough.
poor
I
mayor.
think you're done.
Come on, Gizmo. You have more important things to do.
Don't tell me how to do my work. Or are you just trying to divert my attention from your guilt?
What?
Really?
That's simply...
Aha! Here is the missing clue. The last piece that completes the puzzle. The mystery of the thieving mayor has finally been solved.
He's an idiot.
Thieving mayor? How dare you?
Put up your hands, Lotek.
I have no intention of lifting my hands.
You better do what I say.
I don't...
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me.
You're
You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
Okay,
I arrested you
they're gonna
first.
keep doing that.
So what? You're fired
let's
anyway.
do this while
You
they're
can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest
Almost
me.
there. I
You're
just have to make sure
fired.
that
I arrested you first.
So what? You're
Oh,
fired anyway.
Right.
You can't
I was
fire
wondering
me.
what we gotta
You're
do with the
arrested.
funnel.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
Oh, it's
So
funny.
what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me.
Just ignore them. Now this girl, I can't believe it. This is toxic. Hey, it worked.
What? Well, who was that?
Me. It was me.
Oh, his tooth came out.
Rufus? Are you alright?
Whew.
What?
Oh. What happened?
You woke the stranger, the Elysian girl, and then you got knocked out.
Dole? Where is she? How is she?
She's still a bit confused. I think her implant was seriously damaged by the fall. She is
Implant.
conscious now, but she's just talking gibberish.
Can I talk to her?
Of course. She's lying over there. I took her into medical custody. Just don't stress her out too much. First and foremost, she needs rest now.
No problem. Thanks, Doctor.
Okay, seriously, why wasn't she in the bed to begin with? Why was she in the other place, the town hall, in a suitcase? Ay, Dios mío, these people. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this episode. I'm glad I finally made some progress and woke Goal up. And got knocked the F out. I'm sorry. Oh, Friday. Such a good movie. It's not even... I don't know. I just used to quote it with my friend all the time. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying this. And until next time, have a nice day.